in true Libra fashion. That's how come I respect Cardi B, man. Agree with her or not, man, I respect the fact that she's big enough in character, big enough in spirit. Just step to the front and own her shit, man. You know what I mean? How many women you ever heard come out and say what she said, man? Y'all judging me because of my fucked up personal choices in life? Like, we all fuck up at times. We all make mistakes. But I own my shit. This is exactly what this woman's saying, homie. So a nigga got to get off her back and tip that motherfucking hat to her, man, because whether you agree with her choice or not, like she said and like I said, at least she's stepping to the forefront, snatching her shit and owning it. You understand what I'm saying? You got mad people out here in a way more worse fucked up predicament than she is, passing judgment. You know what I mean? I guess it's, it goes back to that wisdom again. You know what I mean? That finger pointing, but the other four coming right back at you. A motherfucker trying to shuck they bullshit, you understand, saying on you. That's called projecting. Nah, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with it in any kind of way because the psychology of how women is moving today is just crazy, right? But that's my own personal opinion. Women got every right, just like men got every right, because that always boils down to that, right? This nigga did it, so now when the bitch doing it, it's a whole big thing. It is a big thing because a woman is not a man. Simple. You understand what I'm saying? But that's just a whole, another type of conversation that we might have going forward in the future, man. But I'm speaking to what is and what is right now. What is right now, they trying to drag Cardi on social media because she pregnant again by the dude. I mean, she's pregnant again, but this time by the dude, Steph Diggs. And it's making it look even more worse because she's still legally married. You know what I mean? Her defense says she would have been divorced had this suck-ass nigga Offset got off her back with this tax and shit and wanting one of her properties, you know what I mean, as a marriage, or as a divorce agreement. She gonna fight that. She's supposed to fight that. Cardi ain't no fucking punk. You understand? Saying she a Libra. And in Libra season and in true Libra fashion, she doing what the fuck Libras do, whether you like it or not. They don't give a fuck. Not no Libra. They don't. And y'all say, oh, the zodiac sign, that's paganism and all the knowledge you preach. Why would you talk about paganism? Because for some uncanny reason, this zodiac sign has a fucking impact and influence on how this culture is moving. So I'm speaking to the reality of what is. Irrespective to the knowledge that I have, no, I don't believe in paganism. Yes, I believe in the sign of the time. And one of the signs of the time is what we continuously see, man. Our characteristics, for some uncanny reason, be fitting the characteristics of these zodiac signs that are spawned from the astrology. That's just the reality. You understand what I'm saying? Nevertheless, and like I was saying, Cardi B in true Libra fashion don't give a fuck. Gang. She don't. She do not give a fuck. A Libra make 1,000 motherfucking mistakes, admit all the motherfuckers, and go make 1,001 without giving a fuck. Who cares about what the fuck they choosing to do? That's how we are. We self-contained, self-absorbed. Once we make our mind up, that's it. It ain't nothing else to talk about. The most compassionate of all, the most emotional of them all. You understand what I'm saying? But once we make our mind up, that shit is clipped, homie. You understand what I'm saying? And it seems that what she's done. Cardi has made up her mind and said, I don't give a fuck, come hella high water. This is my motherfucking boat that I'm going to have to be rowing and canoeing in. And this is exactly where I'm going to be, me and mine. A nigga going to be with me or not. You understand what I'm saying? That take a lot of courage, man. To the women that personally understand and know what I'm talking about, that take a lot of courage, man. That take a lot of fortitude to be able to look at the odds that life is now throwing you with now 4 kids in tow. Y'all saying, oh, she got money, she rich enough to do that. You idiot. You don't see people with money having all these stupid fucking problems. Y'all niggas like listening to these rappers. Listen to that boy Big back in the days. More money, more problems. That's the reality of life. You don't get money and then you move a fucking wand, a money wand, or whatever it is you think you can just wave and all your problems go away. They don't, y'all. They really, really don't. Cardi B be getting on Clubhouse early in the fucking morning before she even wake up. They had it today, groggy voice and all that. Academic lame nigga was posting it. Right before the sun, peeked out of its motherfucking sky. she was up explaining why. And it ain't that she's explaining to motherfuckers because she feel that she owes anybody an explanation. She just explaining to motherfuckers because she's a Libra and she got something to say. You know what I'm saying? It's only but so long she gonna continue to sit there and let motherfuckers talk crazy about her, especially when she not doing nothing wrong in her eyes. Why she ain't doing nothing wrong? Because whether we like it or not, y'all, that is her life. Whether we agree with the choices or not, that is her life. And she's showing the world that she grabbed it by its horns and she telling that motherfucker, giddy up and let's get on. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. And I salute the hat for that, man. I salute her for that, man. Yeah, Cardi be making me say, oh, man, a bunch of times, man, because I love her, man. I love her music. I love her style. You understand? Saying she a Libra. What is it not to love about her? She's charismatic. She's charming. You see what I'm saying? She's fucking articulate. She's creative. She's innovative. You understand what I'm saying? She's sassy. She's outspoken. She's educated. What is it not to love about her? She's beautiful, irrespective to all that surgery she's having done to herself. She's beautiful. You understand what I'm saying? So what is it not to love about her? Because she'll get out there and say some ratchet shit. She got on from being ratchet. That's what we was looking at her for on Love and Hip Hop back in the days, to see how ratchet this broad was going to be. So now that she got the stepping stone and she on the stage, we expect her to change her disposition, her way. Nah, man, motherfuckers be asking for a lot. Sometimes too much. Yeah, we the ones that make them successful. Yeah, we the ones that give them, you know, the largesses that they end up collecting and being able to splurge and style on regular people like us. Yeah, we make that happen. But at the end of the day, they still got their life just like we have our lives. At the end of the day, they are still people just like we are people. No matter how many money. That's like a dude that fucked 1,000 bitches. You think if a nigga fuck 1,000 bitches, he ain't gonna never have a fucking problem again? No, he gonna have more fucking problems. You get more money, you gonna have more problems. That's just the way this shit here go, y'all. You know, this the American way. And if you fuck around and link up with the wrong motherfucker and get married to him, you gonna be going through what we see Cardi B going through. A cold motherfucking sucker not trying to let go, even though they know they the ones who transgressed the first time. They the ones that valid. But now he want to dig in her pocket. Nah, I ain't mad at her for that. Oh, but she got money to just get that nigga a settlement and break the fuck out. She do, but at the same time, she got integrity. She got dignity. And whatever it is she want to stand up and believe that she right for, she doing it. And I support that. You know what I'm saying? So academic, whatever you was trying to do, drag Cardi, you know what I mean, with this, you know, misnomer about, yo, I'ma just let her, you know, get to the airwaves so that she can have her say. You understand saying, y'all, come on, stop that. You ain't do that so she can have her say. You did that to try to rag that woman. You understand what I'm saying? I hope what you attempted backfired, man, because you a fucking sucker. Academic. A cold-blooded fucking sucker, homie. You don't do that to the homie, man, in the name of trying to right or wrong. Nah, homie. You tried to put her up there so that she could put her business out there and niggas could rag her. You understand what I'm saying? But you got OGs like myself, man, that stand by. I don't give a fuck how many times I get mad at her. My love for Cardi B is an unconditional kind. Gang, the fuck gang. And I'm gonna leave that right there. YouTube don't write for me, they don't produce for me. They just give me some space to have some space so I can show some faith to talk my shit. If you like what I'm talking, subscribe to the channel. You like the content, smash them like buttons. You already know what it is. We up in the morning looking for that Skrilla, man. Well, I got some place to be. LCT and I'm out. I'm gonna leave you right there. Go for the win. Happy Wednesday too, y'all. We